Today, we're building a deck around the new Groudon. This basic Pokemon is fighting type with an HP of 130 and the move Gaia Blast, which deals 130 damage. That's pretty good. However, for 4 energy, 2 colorless and 2 fighting type energy. Now, it doesn't stop there. This card also says discard 2 random energy from among the energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So if you thought this was already kind of a bad card, that effect says no, fighting types are going to stay the possible worst type in the game with no ramp, and instead we're going to have deceleration for fighting types in general. However, because they decided to do this to one of my favorite legendary Pokemon, I decided to try to still build a deck around it and make it work despite of this move's effect. And with that, we have this deck list, you guys. We have 2 Magnemites and 2 Magnetons to ramp ourselves. The idea is you ramp your Magnetons on the bench so that way when your Groudon does attack, hopefully it loses one of those energies and not the energies on your Groudon, okay? Another thing in this deck is Pichu to help us ramp, but also Oricorio. Oricorio is a fantastic wall, especially currently in the game because so many decks are running EX Pokemon. And you'll notice there's no EX Pokemon in this deck, and I'm kind of on this kick of building decks with no EX Pokemon because it forces my opponent in a game that requires you to have 3 points to win to knock out at least 3 of my Pokemon, whereas I only possibly need to knock out 1 or 2 at most if I strategically plan my knockouts. With that, other cards we have is a Magnezone to help us late game if we need it, 2 elemental switches just in case your Groudon does want to discard its own energy. Not to worry, you can just boost it right on back the following turn. We have a Rocky Helmet to take our 130 potentially up to 150 damage if they knock into us, a Clement to find our ramping Magnetons, a PCL, a Pokemon Center Lady because this entire meta is putting you to sleep, and finally a Starting Plains because our Groudon needs just a little bit more HP. Now again, guys, this is not a top tier deck. It is, however, a deck built around a card that no one thought was playable. With that, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. What are you playing? Don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe. Let us know what we should play next, and I hope you enjoyed today's matches. All right, you guys, we're going second. We're leading with the Pichu, which is super hopeful. We'll start there. Okay. So they're running Mega Scizor. Okay, which is actually pretty good for us because all we need to do is knock out the Mega Scizor and then we'll win the entire game. So the second they evolve into the Mega Scizor, our Oricorio is going to be in a really good spot, to be honest. All right, Varoom. Beautiful. I'm going to Pokeball first. Yeah, there's my Groudon. I'm going to Professor Research. Not bad, actually. I'll go here. Attach the energy. Go into the Oricorio. And then I'm going to ramp my yellow chicken. What we really need to do is find the Magnemite. And then we can maybe get this going. I just need to hit the Mega Scizor at least twice. Yeah, let's see what they're going to do here. Orthworm. That's a little dangerous. Copycat. They're swapping everything out. I only have 1 Oricorio, so I have to be very mindful of that. They are, in fact, U-turning into Varoom, which I do find somewhat interesting because I can just retreat him into you to start dealing damage. We'll hit for 50. He doesn't have enough energy to attack me and knock me out next turn. And they just concede. Wow, that was a fast one. Can't wait till ranked comes back. But like, I hope you kind of see what the idea is of this deck. Obviously, we're going to go into another match and hopefully it's a bit longer. And hopefully you'll see what Groudon can do. Wablu. Okay. Trying to figure this out. This could be a little bit dangerous because, like, oh, Mega Altaria still deals so much damage. We do have Oricorio. We might be able to kind of work around that, so to speak. There's our Oricorio, speaking of which. I really need to find a Pichu, don't I? I guess I can go energy there, attach here, and then end my turn? I think that's a pretty good play. Yep, they go into Mega Altaria. Perfect. So what I'm going to do now is put an energy here, retreat into the Oricorio, Rocky Helmet the Oricorio, and then put Pokemon down. That could be a problem for me. So let's research first. Let's see what we're drawing into. Okay. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to retreat into you. I'm going to Rocky Helmet. And then I'm going to evolve here. I'll put this guy down as well, in case he wants to Sabrina me. And we're just going to Volt Charge. I think that's the smartest play. And I'll just end my turn there. And now we kind of just like lock him out. Oricorio wall for days. I wonder if that's how all these matches are going to go. Is if my opponents are running EXs, I just Oricorio wall them. Ooh, Klefki's interesting. That's really good. I feel like I would have kept it just for a little bit more value later, but I decided to discard. Okay. I wonder if they switch now. I really hope they do. Oh my god, perfect. They're just going to give me a free knockout here. So I'm going to charge. Attach here. Elemental switch. I'm not going to evolve just yet because I can evolve next turn and get more value out of that. So I'm going to get rid of their retreat stuff. Swing here for 50, and as long... Oh my god, why did I put that down? Wait. They knocked themselves out, bro. Oh man, I misplayed by putting the starting planes. That's so funny. Actually, maybe they wanted to just do that to get rid of it, so it worked out. Lycia, okay. What is it? What is it? What is it? Can't be Groudon. Be a Magnemite. Pichu. Oh, I love this guy. Let's go, dude. I definitely misplayed there, but that was a great, I don't know what you want to call it, comeback. Hopefully we actually get Groudon to do something, but Groudon is going to take some time to get online. So otherwise, the rest of this deck is going to carry it. All right, you guys, we're going second, and we have Groudon and Pichu, so we're going to ramp so fast. Oh my goodness, what is my opponent playing? Darkness? They definitely are going to cycle my hand. So I'm just going to throw all of these right now, and then hit start battle. Chingling? Well, that's annoying. I think we should be okay here. I'm just going to use Pichu and ramp as much as I can. Rocky Helmet, okay. God. What is this? Darkness Rocky Helmet. Oh, it might be Mega Genjar. Alright, that's not bad for me. I'll go here. I will Crackly Toss. Sensational. You know what else I'll do? I think I'm going to ramp here instead next turn. That's the smart thing to do. Don't tell me my opponent's just breaking right now. Oh no. I feel like this is the first time I'm seeing Chingling in a long time, you guys. Let's take bets. What do we think it is? Darkness, what? It's not Hydreigon? I don't think Chingling, I can't remember, but I don't think it's in the Hydreigon deck list. It could be a ping deck with, you know, Absol, Greninja, Darkrai. But if we're looking at any of the new cards, I feel like Mega Gengar is probably the best one to use Chingling. But right now, our opponent is making the toughest choice of their life, turn 2. With 6 cards in their hand, what can they do? They have so many choices right here. This is what gets me with Pokemon Pocket. Like, it's significantly a faster paced game. I think my opponent just conceded. Or just like DC'd. You'll love to see it. You really do. Jeez. Alright, well, we'll take this win. And we'll go into the next one. That's crazy. How you gonna play Chingling? And then be the one who rage quits? I'll go here. I'm gonna Magneton Volt Charge. I'm gonna retreat. I'm gonna Elemental Switch. And just like that, you know what? I'm keeping this in there. I don't care that they just DC'd and this is a really boring match. I got to attack with Groudon, so I'm happy with that. All right, here we go. Let's actually make this a really good match right now. So we're going to start with Pichu. We have a Pokeball. I'll be honest, I really do think we want find Groudon here with this Pokeball. And if we don't find Groudon, I might actually just copycat, right? Because they're going to have a big hand. 2 Pokeballs, so they're going to have a hand size of 3, 4. Maybe I wait one more turn. Yeah, I think I will wait one more. Maybe I don't. This is scary. Yeah, they're gonna hit me for 60 next turn for sure. Oh my god! And then they copycat me. What a play for JJ. All right. We don't have any sort of gust in this deck either. I guess I could swap out Clement for a Cyrus or Sabrina. It might make this deck a little bit better, especially with the Groudon smacking for 130 if we need to. Double Pokeball makes this a lot better for me, because if we find Oricorio, I mean, excuse me, like I was saying, if we find Oricorio, there we go. We should be okay. I'll go here. I'll go there. I think this is a valuable copycat right now because we're still missing the Magnemites. I'll get 5 cards now. Oof. Beautiful. You know, I think I will Rocky Helmet into you, Magnemite here, attach the energy back here, and then I'm going to Crackly Toss onto my Oricorio. I feel like Oricorio is the main engine for this deck because everyone is running EXs, right? No one is doing what I'm doing. And you'll notice the next few days, like most of my decks have 0, it may be 1 EX Pokemon. I'm coming to a realization in a game like this, forcing my opponent to knock out 3 Pokemon to win, as opposed to 1 or 2, gives me a little bit more advantage. Yes, they're a little bit weaker, but I actually, if I play strategically, I could just end up carving out the W. Okay, so they go here with the energy, legendary burn. They just decide to end. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. I'll go here. I'll go there. I will charge up, Volt Charge. And then I will Elemental Switch. Crackly Toss. I think we'll go on to the Groudon here. I think that's a good spot. Okay. I mean, they're not even really allowed to attack me, are they? So that's pretty good for us. Another Entei. That's less good. Oh, they actually do go for the damage. Okay, okay, okay. I see. But then we just go into Groudon, right? Groudon for the win. All right, starting planes. I'm not entirely sure if that helps me. At least it doesn't right now. I'm going to charge here. I'm going to put you down. And then, come on, Groudon. Do not lose 2 energy. This is all of our Pokemon. We have 7 on the board. Come on. At least 1 from the bench. Show me the magic. All right. Just like that. We take 20. Not bad, not bad. 2 points just like that. Who do they go into here? Is it Charmeleon? Because we still have our Oricorio. It is Charmeleon. I imagine this is Mega Charizard Y. And then double flame patches. Oh, they can do whatever they want now. They are coasting. Charmeleon, ramp. Okay, show me the magic. Show me the magic. What do you have? I think I am concerned about a Sabrina. If this is Mega Charizard Y. It is. Okay. All they need is 1 flame patch. They absolutely have it. Here's 1. Okay. 2. What? I think we go for the coin flip. Because, like, I know they have Sabrina in this deck. Right? Like, Sabrina's definitely what they have. So I want to charge here. Attach there. And then Magneton and force them to coin flip. I think that's my best bet. And if they hit through, they hit through. And if they don't, we win. It'll come down to that. I don't know. Let me know what you guys would have done. Would you have gone into the Oricorio instead? They've already drawn their entire deck. This is a deck that I'm very familiar with. You don't run Cyrus in this deck. You always run Sabrina. That doesn't get rid of the coin flip, though, so that's good. If they miss here, next turn will at least force a potential tie. Oh, dude, if I had red in this deck, or even a Rocky Helmet top deck, make sure. Tails. Yes! Yes! Okay. That's it. I'll do this. Let me do this math real quick. PCL. I will attach energy here, put you down next. How many elemental switches did we use? We haven't used any. We still have 1 more. Oh. Interesting, interesting. Wait a second. I'm gonna go again here. I'll force a tie. Wait a second. Yeah, we already used our Rocky Helmet. That's why. I was like, wait, where's my Rocky Helmet? It can't be the other elemental switch, but we already used it. It was on the Pichu. Oh, dude, this is why this Magnezone is just infinitely better. Oh, do they have another flame patch? They do. Tails? Okay, tie. Hey, we'll take it. We'll take it in a deck that probably shouldn't even have gotten us a single win today. And that's the Groudon deck. There you guys have it. I took what might be one of the worst cards of the set, and I built a deck around it, and I tried to make it work. Let me know what you guys think. What other cards do you want to see from this set? You know what we do here on the channel. We build decks around very unappreciated cards just like Groudon, so we'll try something else, and it could be a spicy deck. With that, guys, don't forget to like, hype, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.